Absolutely. I think the performance is more than merited that today. We'd set the boys a few challenges this week in terms of what we're looking to achieve after obviously the disappointment of Monday. And the boys, they more than matched that. We asked them to move the ball quicker, to switch it if the opportunity was on for us to do that, and basically look to play forward. And I think that obviously showed their performance.
Dunfermline were quite stuffy at times, but you showed a lot of good patience and eventually managed to break them down.
Yeah, again, you touched on that word patience as well. Another word we expect of a lot of the ball in a lot of the games, and I think that tends to be the case. And it's about the boys then realising that they can't score a goal every time they've got the ball. They've got to show that there's times they have to bring it back out, find a different way of going forward. You obviously see it at different points in the first team as well. We're trying to, as much as we can, pass those messages down to the players in the 20s.
Jordan Gibson, fantastic first goal, fantastic finish after a couple of earlier chances.
Yeah, well, absolutely. You spoke about the patience bit, and I think just on half time was a great time to get that goal because it changes the mood in the dressing room at that point. He did really well. We were speaking to the boys here about when we get to a certain point, we're looking for players to be in and around the box to take it in, to set up chances or to spin, as Jordan did, and get his shot away. So yeah, I think that settled us down a little bit and allowed us to play a bit more freely the second period.
Maybe a bit of fortune with the second goal, but the third goal from Scott Roberts was a fantastic finish after a great move.
Absolutely, the second goal, you're right, a wee bit fortunate, but it's also a good delivery, I would say, from Ross Line. That gives them a problem, how they deal with it, and obviously at that point they didn't. And again, as I said earlier, that settles us down further. And Scotty's goal was, equally as good as Jordan's in terms of the individual part of it. He goes and gets at people. He's good at that. He's good at dribbling. He's good at taking people on, and he's got the pace to get away once he does that, and then the calmness to pass the ball into the net. So, very pleased with that one as well.
And a late red card for Josh Jeffries. Did you have a view on that one at all?
Not yet. I've not really had the chance to speak to the referee properly yet. I will do that. If he said something, as we say to our players, you need to be mindful of how the referee judges that and perceives what you've said. So, if he says something wrong, he needs to learn from it, as we all do. If he's not, then it's a very unfortunate red card.
That said, though, given that Tom Lang was already off the field, you saw the rest of the game out well with 3 men.
Yeah, and obviously that was a wee bit, just precautionary with Tom. He had a wee niggle there that we felt at the point of the game it was the right thing to take him off. Then we go to 9 men. I think early on in the season we did that at Dundee United, I think, and get a positive result up there at the same time. So sometimes you're faced with those situations, and it showed that the boys could deal with that at the end.